Right, what is up, guys and girls? Should be live, should have audio, everything should be working, fingers crossed. If anybody can help me out with anything today, green screen goes funny, voice, anything. We have no moderators until later, so if you can help me out, that'd be awesome. Try and do everything myself. Sorry about the late start, I had to get plugged into the matrix. But the chats are up, everything's running, and we're ready to go. So we're just going to run our usual sesh. Do an intro, get the mid done, finish up. 4 hours later, see how Raft goes. It's just gonna be chilling today, really. Just playing Raft, hanging out. Nice, cozy one. Purchased it with my own money, so it's just a game that I just wanted to play. So I thought maybe bring you guys along for the ride and see what we can do with Raft. Right, nice Monday morning chill. So we've got 3 R's, which I'll go into in a minute, and that's for this week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 R's are queued up. I will shout those out in a moment. Right, guys, thank you for joining me today. Today we are checking out Raft. I did purchase this, just purchased the game with my own money, so full disclosure there. And I have no reason to say anything for or against the game. Just going to go in, have some fun today. It's actually quite a chill one. Just bringing you guys along for the ride. If you're watching on YouTube on a rerun, greatly appreciate you. And thank you for your watch time. It's gone up, so thank you for you guys who are tuning in and going to bed with us and leaving us on, or whatever it is that we are doing right seems to be working. So thank you for that. We are going to be jumping into a new game today. I've never played Raft. I've not looked up any footage of the game. I have no idea what I'm doing. So fumbles aside, we should get on fine. We've done plenty of survival games in the past. I'm a big fan of Scum and Ark, and I think some of these other, these newer games that we played over. I think, what was the one? Hang on, let me just shout them out. So we got Icarus, Star Rapture. All of these style games are really awesome. I love the space setting on a lot of them, and I like the fantasy world in things like Power World or Valheim. Going back to the old school. There's just the list goes on, right? Sons of the Forest, Green Hell, Planet Crafters. What was that comic-y one? Hang on, there's a cartoony one I wanted to mention because I did get my hands on it the other day. Grounded, Grounded is one I can't wait to bring to stream, but I'm just looking for a free slot right now. That all being said, extra game mentions there. Raft throws you in and your friend if you fancy co-op, which is really cool, up to 5 players, I believe. Epic oceanic adventure. So you are stuck on a raft, and that is what you're doing. You start with nothing. You have to survive. You have to watch out for sharks and other such creatures who might want to poison or attack the raft. Poison you and attack the raft. There's a lot going on with this one. It says gather debris, scavenge the reefs. I can't read today. Build your own floating home and be wary of a man-eating shark. Now, the shark is the main protagonist in the game. He will try to eat you a lot. I know this because I've been told this already. A lot of people were behind me playing this game and have been asking for a while now. About 12 months, I'm sorry. We finally got around to it. It's by Red Bee Interactives. It's a $15 game, hence why I jumped on it and just purchased it in a sale. I think got it for about $8. Single player, online co-op, Steam achievements, Steam cloud saving, and all the good stuff. Now, there is no controller support, which is really weird because it has deck support. So I'm assuming it's not native controller support, but you can use Steam to actually activate that. We've shown that before in other videos. If you don't know how to do that, just Google it. It's very simple. Okay, so it's a 1050 requirement with 10 gig space on your hard drive and a i5. So very easy to buy in. You're looking at around the AM4 system, rocking a 3060 basically will do you more than enough. 8 gig RAM on the deck, and that's it. So that all being said, let's just jump in and have some fun with Raft. Right, new game. Let's go with, we've got loads of options. Okay, we've got creative. That's nice to see. So I could have had a practice before coming here. Peaceful is a more relaxed version of Raft where the enemies are no threat. Now, I don't want to do that one. So we've got easy, which is the easiest to maintain your hunger and thirst, but the inventory inventory is not lost on respawning. So I think easy is probably roughly where I want to be. So I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to name it Stream Team. That'll be my world name. Friends can join. I'm going to set that to nobody. Well, I don't know. They can join, but only friends that I know. So maybe I'll just set a password up. And although you can see that, so that's not going to work, is it? Okay, let's just set nobody and just go through. Let's do it solo, see how we get on. Now, this game does ooze of solo quality. People that have spoke to me have been saying that if their friends are not available, it doesn't matter. They have a great time with Raft in the first place by themselves, right? By themselves. And that's great because I think single player games are where the next couple of years are going to be going. And we're going to be looking at just running our own hardware on our own systems, not asking for cloud, this, that, and the other. I don't think we're going to be pushing for renting our PCs anytime soon. And whether, you know, the powers that be want that to happen, that's just not going to happen. People, you know, we can build PCs out of scraps and be quite happy with it. I think games have pretty much hit a wall. There's no way that they're progressing past this point in any time soon. I think the next sort of 5 years we are safe with a top tier AM4, you know, ground tier AM5 will do you. So pretty much still affordable. I know the prices have shot up, but you should really just wait it out if you can, or build a older system but with a decent graphics and a decent CPU. Well, that's just my personal take on it. Make sure I covered everything I want to cover. So I want to talk about the 3 R's. Right, so let's just do this real quick. Okay, so I'm going to jump into Discord real quick and just shout out what we've got planned for this week, because it's nice and easy for me to remember when I watch this back. So we'll check it out. Well, why is Discord the slowest thing going? Jesus, it used to be cool. Now it's just a hindrance. Right, here we go. Right, so this week we are doing the 3 R's. So that's Monday Raft, Tuesday Rust, and Wednesday Rift Breakers. 3 R's right there. Now I did just get access to a brand new game, which is by the Guyz team. I'm going to shout them out because they did do me a solid on this one. Star Raft. Is it Star Raft? Star Rafe. Star Raft. Star Raft is what it was called. And I want to shout out to the Guyz team because you guys are awesome. They worked with us when we got, let's have a little look at my list. They've given me enlisted. They've given me, what was that other one? I have to fire it up to see them. Hang on. Let's go to the website and take a quick look so I don't get it wrong. Star Raft is their newest one. So Guyz games. Have a look what they're rocking. Dun, dun. Here we go. Right, so the Guyz company have worked with us on active matter. We got Crossout, we got modern warships, we got, what else have they worked with us on? I'm still waiting to work with them on Star Conflict. I don't know if they think I'm capable of doing it or whatever, but they haven't actually offered that. We've been playing Cuisine Royale since the beginning of time. That was a really awesome game when it first came out. War Thunder's the next big one for us. We're really looking forward to playing that. And of course, they just sent out the new one, which is not being advertised at all yet on their page, which is awesome, which means we're early. Have a look. Yep, Star Raft. Now, I'll just read out a quick piece of this. So it's a multiplayer space extraction action where the design of your own ship, fight others in space with raiders, raiding for resources in PvP and PvE session battles. Extract you with your loot and you've collected from the map, and then you sort of build up your ship, build up your characters, all this good stuff. So we've got full access to this. We've actually got the top tier unlocks on that. So we've got a few bits to show off as well. But it is a complicated game to get into, and it is a game that does have a lot of like intricacies that I need to work out first. But as soon as I do, and it will even be this week, we will be dropping that one because it is, you know, early gates. It's a beta playtest. We want to get involved in that one. I just want to make sure that I can deliver something interesting for you guys. That being said, let's get back to Raft. Okay, so return to game. Okay, so what is going on here? So I have some sort of hook, and there's a bunch of crap flying. This raft is very small, like literally a raft. Let's grab that. Okay, that don't work. We hold it, get power up. Hook. Okay, it goes pretty far. That's impressive. Let's just try and hook something in. Okay, easier said than done. You can't seem to move the hook once you've thrown it. Ah, okay, so you have to let things roll onto it and then just wheel them in. And then we get a plank down in the bottom right, which I'm fully supportive of because I have no idea what half these items are going to be. Nice, one more plank. So you're only getting 1 for 1 right there. What's this barrel all about? Grabbed it. Nice. Okay, so barrel gives you the most gains. You could spend all day just going for planks. Is there anything else I need? Okay, so we've got a few resources there. Let's just take a look what we've got going on. I'm assuming they just keep respawning. They're moving. The game does not pause when I'm in my inventory. And let's have a look. So we've got building hammer, which I'm assuming we need to craft that ASAP. So we're going to need rope. We need to make rope. Or do we just gather it? Oh, rope. A rope we can actually make. Sweet. And then we'll go... Where's my building hammer? We'll go building hammer. Oh, I need 2 rope. It's always the way. Okay, let's go. I'm going to need some rope. What I want is just barrels. Give me the barrels, baby. Can you hook all of one thing? Let's try and hook this. Ooh, you can. Okay, that's interesting. Nice. You know what? This is like overly satisfying for what it is. I'm just throwing a hook at things. And because it's kind of not lucky, but like you do have to have a degree of practice before it becomes easy. It feels like quite challenging when you first start to get that to work. But yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I've got myself some water. Let's have a look. We need more rope, don't we? So we're going to go to screw, which is materials. Grab a rope. Back into hammer. Bish bash bosh. Hammer time. So now my hammer is here. I can just drag it and move it. Okay, I'm really liking the mechanics of the game. They seem to be well thought out. This game has been out a hot minute. It's been out for around 4 or 5 years, I believe. So it's had time for updates. There shouldn't be any glitches or bugs, hopefully. Right, so if I want to retract quick, can I just press... No, okay, so you can't retract quick when you've got items. And I'm wondering if I was to miss, let's say I fire at these. Let's just say I miss. And then, yeah, so it just retracts. So you can, if you miss, just go straight in and attack it again. Ah, barrel, barrel, barrel. But yeah, first time, baby. I'm going to try and get that bit of wood with it. Will that come? Just that curiosity. Okay, it does. That's really interesting. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we built the hammer. What's next? We've got the hook. It seems like it's going to deteriorate. So maybe making another one would be good. Stone axe if we want to do that. So we need to build this raft bigger, I would imagine. Let's see if we've got any floor pieces. Small storage, simple bed. Again, stuff we're going to need. All the important stuff seems to be shifted to the top as well. So it's quite easy to follow. We've got nails, we've got wet bricks, we've got, oh, a sail, that would probably help us. We've got a chair, of course, sign, shelf. Yeah, pretty standard. A clock. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, and a bucket. So we do need to feed and water ourselves in this game, I believe. So I'm kind of looking out for survival items as well. But it does look like at the moment we really just want to start with building the raft up, which must be the hammer. Make sure I'm not missing it. There's a barrel. I was going to say, I don't want to miss any barrels. Yeah, there you go. This is a nice looking game, by the way, as well. Simple, but nice. Seems like we're going to hit an island. How do I stop the raft from floating away? Maybe I'll just get off? Ooh. I don't know if I got lucky there or not. How does that... Is it going to float away? Don't leave! Oh, I can't pull my raft closer. Okay, I don't know if I should do this or not. I'm going to lose my raft. I need it to, like, get stuck. Just stop there. No! Okay, I have no idea how I'm supposed to explore the island without some sort of anchor. Let's go with a hammer. So we can make it bigger. Oh, that was simple as hell. Whoa! Okay, can we hook him? That's not working. Bro. Motherfucker. Okay, so I just guess I repair that. And we get some more wood. Damn it. I'm already facing challenges that I wasn't expecting this early in the game. That island, I really want to get back to that island. Wood. Give me my wood. I don't know how often islands are going to turn up. That seemed too early. It seemed like they really did just hit me quick with that. Here's my first box. Yes, that's even better than a barrel. Just bare wood. Okay, so needs something else. What is that? Ah, plastic. I like that. Hold the right button. Tells you exactly what you need. And then you can make different parts of it as well. Okay, cool. So let's try and find out. Bones, rope. What were those things it wanted? Maybe I just have to find them because they're not in here. Wait. Oh, come on, that was right there. Two for the price of one. Nice. Now can we build? Hell yeah. So plastics, literally you just find in the water from what I can see. Can't manufacture those or create them. Which does make a bit of sense, I suppose. There's plastic. Nice. And you only get one per thing as well, which isn't great. Yeah, I could do this all day, but this is boring, right? This must be tedious to watch. But it is fun to do. Okay, we've got to get that barrel because we're going to need the resources. That's got it. No, you thief. Come back. Right, got it. Nice, that'll do us. Let's build back what the shark ate. Takes a lot of plastic, doesn't it? And I can see already our plastic hook is down to halfway. So I'm thinking we're going to need a weapon. I did see a spear. There you go, wooden spear. And I'm going to go with another plastic. So I'm going to need some plastic. And I'm going to go with another plastic axe. Or grappling hook or whatever the hell it is. Need another one. I do have a spear now so I can poke stuff. Look at this, this looks nice. Yes, okay. My food and water is just over halfway, so I'm not panicking about that yet. That was a good haul. A bit of that action. It takes a while to get your raft big. Plastic. Can we reach it? Nope. Okay, it's going dark. It's going dark. This can't be good. I would imagine this is where the shark's going to probably have a piece of us. Let me get my stick ready just in case. We are heading towards another island, which is cool. Take a look what we can do now. So stone axe, I mean that could be made as well with another piece of rope. Fishing, ooh, fishing rod. Shark bait. So I'm assuming shark bait is to, yeah, you chuck it and then the shark goes away. No, barrel, come back. Got it. Now we can definitely build another piece of raft. Plastic seems to be my most needed resource right now and the least of the ones they're giving us. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for things like this. Yeah, by far the barrels are the best. Nice. Oh, I nearly got it as well. Okay, can we latch onto the island? No. How the hell am I supposed to explore? This raft is moving pretty shifty, right? There's no way of slowing it down yet. Quick barrel, barrel. No, my thing's broke. Plastic, 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 go. Barrel, come back. Oh, I got to touch if that gets it. No. That one's got it, that one's got it. Oh, you chiefs. You know what would be good? If we had some way to just automatically catch all this crap. Like underneath my raft or something. That would be the way forward. I've got a potato, but it's raw. So we're going to have to cook that beast. Okay, beds. I don't think we need to worry about stuff like that now. I was on this raft. I would just want to build it as big and strong as possible. I didn't even notice him eating. There's no sound to him eating my boat. It just literally will latch on. And I mean, in real life, you wouldn't have a sound. But it could give me some sort of indication, surely. Unless I missed it. He just came up, ate that, and effed off. And what does a shark want with wood anyway? Okay, got plenty of plastic now. Got myself an achievement as well. Every time I get plastic, he's already eaten my boat. So I'm in this like limbo right now. Got to figure this out. How can we build quicker? Smarter. Stronger. Oh, that's mine. Oh, you piece. There it is. Great, that was a good one. You can now build an antenna apparently. Plastic, plastic, plastic. There's one. Don't think I'll reach it. Oh, maybe. Unfortunately not. Oh, come on, bro. You're just taking a piss now. Right, here comes a shark. That. Yeah, here. Okay, well, I've got the base principles down, and it's only taken me like probably 7 minutes tops. I think I kind of get it. I understand what I'm supposed to do. I understand we can leave the raft, but this raft is moving pretty shifty. Look at the trail. So jumping off, I've got to swim back. Do I swim faster than a raft? Is it worth taking that risk on a first playthrough? I don't know. Do sort of get everything you need from the water anyway. I'm assuming the islands just have a lot more fruit and veg and plant life, you know, things you're not getting from the water. I'm thinking maybe a sail would be a good idea. Right, there we go. So we've got a full square. Finally. As if the shark don't turn up and spoil my plans. What else can we do? So we've got a sail here. I need 10 planks of wood. Not too hard to get. I mean, there's quite a few of these knocking about. Oh shit, I fell off. Hey, something bit me in the ass. What was that? It's got to be that shark. Maybe he'll leave me alone for a bit if he's had a munch. Gave him a taster. Yeah, I want to go over there, so I'm thinking get enough bits of wood, build a sail, and then maybe we can direct this beast where we want it. So far so good. I mean, it's repetitive gameplay, but it's by no means boring. I find it quite relaxing and intriguing at the same time. Hey, plastic. I need you, and I need you too. Oh, I missed it by like an inch. Got it. Shot, baby, shot. And again. Okay, starting to learn distances is pretty vital. Oh, how did that not? It looked like it was coming this way. There we go, sweet. Barrel went past us, I weren't going to reach that anyway. Pretty clear. I don't think the shark's on us yet. We've got some blueprints here. We've got an antenna and a receiver. What I do with those, I'm not really sure yet. But we have now got a sail, which is awesome. I'm going to select the sail. Oh, okay, you just point where you want to go. I thought I'd have to cross. Oh, shit. Okay. So pointing apparently builds the sail. It's got to be in the middle, right? There you go. Open. Sail is on. Which I'm assuming speeds up the direction we're going as well. Oh, here he comes. That's right. You better get rid of King. Better bounce. R to rotate. Okay, we'll rotate it. Ooh. You rotate. So which way are we going? I'm guessing it's going to be this way. Really, I need some sort of map. Do we have a map? Okay, we don't have a map. I mean, I like the sound, the way it's like bike handlebars and shit what we found in the water. That's quite a genius way of doing it. Okay, so I'm just going to let it go where it's going. I mean, I can't see anything to head towards. Basically barren right now. Now it's raining, which can't be good for us. There's a lot of challenges to start with. Shelter. Do we have to build one? Oh, hang on, hang on. I hear that. Get out of here. Boat. Do we repair? No, not really. Well, you can. It's going to cost you the same though, so might as well just let it eat it, really. Coming back for more, look. Yeah, right. Okay, rope's always good. Nails will probably be good. Empty can, simple purifier. I'm guessing that's useful. Again, need planks of wood. Seem to be having a water crisis right now. There's no debris. Change our trajectory a minute. There's just nothing out here. Can I eat the potato? No. Research table. Again, planks of wood needed. So, the only thing really stopping you from just really getting your teeth in early is the amount of wood and plastic they give you. If you find a place that's just giving loads of wood and plastic, I'd just stay there and just gather for the beginning of the game. Because at the minute, there is absolutely nothing other than threats and starvation offering me any sort of opportunity to get out of this game. So, there is some barrels in that over there, look. Maybe if I rotate a bit more that way, actually head over towards them. There we go. That was a cool little experience. Let's throw this out. If we go this way, we should latch on to at least one or two of them. There we go. Bring them in. Okay, we're back essentially in the money. So if I now close this off, remove. I don't know if I broke it. I wanted to just stop moving with the sail. I might have just wasted my resources there, I'm not sure. There's another barrel incoming. Yeah, let's see if we did that. No, my sail's still there, so that was okay. All it wants me to do is place the sail again. Then we can rotate. Which way are we facing? This way. You want to go down? And then what we're going to do is try and press E. Yeah, E brings it back up. That I'm happy with that. I just didn't know that was the case. Right, I need my hook. So far, so good. We're doing well. Nice. Okay, get the build hammer, start expanding. Need more plastic. Ask and thou shalt receive. Nice. Yeah, I can eat an onion. Doesn't really do much. Where am I going to get water from? I need that ASAP. Research table, possibly the next thing. Where was the purifier? Oh, there you go. So I don't know how long they're going to keep me alive for. Simple purifier. So I need planks and I need plastics. Same old story. If we've got time. I'm hitting all these on schedule, boy. Look at this. Okay, is that enough? 3 more planks. Yeah, and it would have been nice to grab a barrel. I need another plastic. Okay, they should give me the option of a metal one or something, so that lasts longer. If I stand right at the edge and go, hook, can't reach the barrel. I'm going to jump out and get it. That's what I'm going to do. Might not be the best move I've ever done. Hey, did you pick it up? Oh, shark time. Wow, that shark does not take long. Incapacitated, waiting for rescue. Surrender and respawn. Okay, so that's not too bad. Still have my stuff. Again, playing on easy mode. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that because it means that it's not as dangerous. I mean, I can see why normal and hard would feel like that, but it's not as dangerous on easy to run out of water or food. So that's good because the learning curve for this game, kind of steep. Not in so much what you're doing or, you know, everything makes sense. But the actual pacing of the game is just weird because you're at the mercy of your speed, you know, whether there's enough loot around and you're constantly trying to find what you need and just coming up with empty. So you could go for a swim, but the shark will get you. And then you can do it. He might not. There is a risk to it. We've got the sail built. I mean, I was talking about the water purifier. We can now build. We'll go and stick this. Again, anything on the edge, I feel like the shark's going to eat it. So I don't want to get too involved. Hi, can you add me on Discord so I can join your live whenever you go live? My Discord is Jason4. Best way to do is to, I send you a Discord. If you do exclamation mark, like this. There you go. So if you just click that link, you're already into my Discord and then you can just send me a message from there. Okay, he's got away with that bit. Let's repair. I don't mind them actually eating it because the repairs are not that taxing right now. Seems better than actually fighting him off. Unless you're there when he grabs it, right? Then you got the time. Oh, what was that? Plastic? Okay, so what else we got? So we're probably looking at using this now. I'm guessing that catches water from when it rains. I'm assuming. I'm going to open my sail. I'm going to point us towards the island. And off we go. And if you also check on Discord, you'll see not only notifications that we go live, you'll also be able to find us on YouTube and ask questions there as to like what the weekly schedule is and stuff. And I can tell you, I try and get back to all comments on YouTube as quick as possible. Right, here we go. Whoop. Nice. Because I'm a one-man band, I don't have a mod all the time. So filling in stuff is quite hard. So I try and keep it to Discord and YouTube, really. If you played the game, you know, let me know any tips and hints. And if you want to play, we can definitely arrange that for a future one. I'm looking to get some new faces, new voices on for the live streams. Especially in games like Raft and Rust. Can I get a hold of that? Go on, son. If I don't get it, I'm just going to swim for it and take the risk. There's too much loot in that for me to not get. And try and get back without being eaten by the shark. I'm assuming we swim quicker underneath water, but that might just be me imagining that. There we go. So there's the island. Let's rotate. Try and get over to that island. Quite a bit deeper you're knocking about. So it seems to me like this is one of them games that never ends. You're always going to be able to come in and just pick up where you left off or start a new game. And it is pretty much going to be the same over and over again, but you might get a bit further each time. And you might discover new places, and I think that's where the fun in this game is going to be. Just really pushing boundaries as to what I can build, where I can go, how far I can survive, how many hours I can do. And if I do start surviving a while, I might do like a 3-day special where I'm just in Raft trying to survive for the whole 3 days with no problems. Because this seems quite nice, and I think on normal difficulty, it would have that risk and reward element. On easy, it's not so much. You don't lose your loot. Okay, this sail is not really good at turning sharp corners. Like if I just go like that and point it straight to the island, we're actually heading the wrong direction. So it's not overly good. It kind of works, don't get me wrong. It does need a little bit of babying to get it where it needs to go. So we're now trying to head back, as you can see. I guess 2 sails would be better than 1. That could work. Place a plank. Ah, okay, so I'll put some planks down. Not really sure what that does. Maybe we have to heat up the water we collect from the rain, and then we can drink it because it's been boiled. I don't know if you ever drunk boiled water. It is not nice. It tastes like iron. Not nice at all. So what was next? We've got the water purifier. We've got a simple grill for cooking. We don't really need that yet. What's the empty bucket all about? Can't be filled with some water. I guess we need one of those. Got the water purifier after all. And so we're going to take salt water. Left button to drink. Again, not the best idea. And then we can pour the liquid. Ooh. Pour it into there. Don't know if that worked or not. It says pour liquids or remove. Let's keep pouring it in. Again, I'm not 100% sure this is even filling up. There's not much of a graphical cue. You're not seeing water go into there. I'm just going to assume it is working. Oh, seawater. Ah, so now we heat it up. So the water definitely went in now. Okay, cool. Now we're actually just running out of water, so this would be good to get the clean one done. We are definitely not heading back to that. Even though I've got the sail pointed in the right direction, we're definitely not heading back the way I want to. Oh, come on, boys. I'm going to go for it. No, I need the loot. He is. Oh boy. Oh, he's made it. He's made it. Okay, sweet. That was definitely worth doing. So now I have a bunch of plastic and a bunch of wood, which should let us create most things. Well, I think the research table is probably next because we don't really have much going on. We're going to need another 10 planks of wood. Speak of the devil. Come on, boy, hook it. Oh, you chiefs. And we got it. Again, the reason I go for the barrels is they just come with a bunch of wood in them. Yeah, I'm not going to reach that. Now that's gone out, do we drink the water from here? How do we get hold of that? Drink. Kill it. Get out of here, Sharky. Go. Fill with fresh water. Drink. Hey, I did it. Okay, that needs more visual cues. I feel like the graphics and the whole way that works doesn't feel like it's not giving me no feedback. It's not telling me that I filled the cup. It doesn't really look like I can drink from it. It works because I'm going by the cues at the bottom, but it's visually boring. There's nothing really happening there. So I think they should definitely work on the way that the cup is filled and the way that the cup is then transferred back to the player. Place the cup of salt water. Drinking salt water actually takes my water down, not up. It's not actually beneficial for survival at all. Okay, so far so good. I mean, it's raining, you know, we've got water going, we've got sail. I'm stages away from a research table. Wonder if we can go to bed. Sleep through the night so you can be used to revive incapacitated friends. Ah, okay, so that's more for a co-op game. Used to store items. That's very useful. So we'll get the storage done as well after we build the research. Again, in a minute, I'm just saving up. Trying to find more wood. It seems like at night there's barely any debris knocking about. More of a daytime thing. Okay, water. How do we drink this? Place a plank. Okay, my cup is now filled and we're drinking. Okay, I've got plenty of water so far. I'm just going to keep rinsing and repeating that. So salt water in. Place the cup. It's a 3-stage thing, right? Get the salt water, set fire to it, drink it, put it in your cup, then drink it. Tell you what, this game, for the lack of graphics, is really nice to look at. Okay, the shark's right under us. I want to get to this island because that's where this sail was supposed to take us. Now at night it pushed us away for some reason. During the day it's now pushing us back. Maybe the current of the water is affecting, you know, whether the amount of wind is there to fight that current. So I'm not going to blame the game for not doing what it's supposed to do. I'm going to say that it might actually be a thing. That they're using wind and current to direct us. I might be overthinking it again. We'll see. So now I need to eat. So I'm going to eat a couple of onions. Seems to work. I'm now quarter on my food there. Put my cup. And we will take fresh water, drink fresh water. It doesn't seem a point not to just keep refilling this. Because you can just upgrade your water at any time. From nasty salty to freshly cleaned Evian. Or whatever brand takes your fancy. Again, no debris, so I'm hoping we get shifted over. I can see some starting to float in now. The closer you are to an island, the more debris you seem to be hitting. If you like the game louder, because it is quite a quiet game, which I think I'm going to do anyway. Let me turn it up a little bit for you. Yeah, that's about right. That's it. Keeping an eye out for the shark is like one of my busiest duties. That and trying to get plastic and wood. Everything else just kind of flows, but those 3 things are your main problems, let's say. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And then I can build out onto a little bit further. Stone axe. I'm assuming we can cut trees on the island with a stone axe, otherwise there would be a point in having it. But it's just all wood we need. So I reckon if we can get off an island, use a stone axe. Is there an anchor? We need an anchor. Some way to stop the raft moving. There's a paddle. Okay, so we can actually help it along. Ah, throwable anchor, there we go. I'll have that. Nice. So it's a bucket with 2 bits of wood attached to it. That's unique, I guess. Okay, that's good. So now we can actually stop at the island once we get there. Drinking water's fine. Like, this is the best thing to do. Just keep on filling it up. Keep recycling it. going to turn this slightly to the right a bit. Everything is calm. So we've got a bunch of, are they stones? They look like stones. Yeah, they are heavy. That's all it says, heavy. I'm thinking we could throw these at the shark, right? I'm gonna wait for him to come closer. Might just piss him off. Here we go. Get some. Get out of here. Works. I mean, you can hit him with it. This game's calm. I've lost the island though. Where's that disappeared to? It was there a minute ago. We was heading towards it. Guess the sea levels have risen and we've lost sight of it, or there's nowhere to be seen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get out of here, bro. That shark sucks. Where's he gone? Messing with me now. I'll get for throwing stones at it. Oh, we've got birds too? Cool. I have no idea where the shark's gone. I think once he eats your boat, maybe he just does one for a bit, disappears, goes and tells his friends about it, do you know what I mean? Let's fill our cup. Have another little drink. Now I am really just full on water right now, so this will be the last one I need to do. Food wise, I'm a bit worried, I'm not going to lie. There he is, he's back. I've got no daybreak to collect, which sucks. I'm alone, there's nobody here beside me. What would be good is if it rains, this like collected water. You could get clean drinking water out of it. Okay, we're just heading into the middle of nowhere now. Can't just be waiting to starve. There must be something else I can do. Yeah, I've eaten a potato. That should tie us over. Something pretty awesome about this though, and I can't quite put my finger on it. It's just me, 5 planks and a sail, and it just is fun. I don't know how else to describe it. It's interesting. It's got the survival element from the get-go. Like as soon as you start with your little 4-piece raft, you're already having the shark circle you. You're already looking out for trouble, and it just, yeah, it just works. Like I feel like it's a well put together game. For 15 quid, there's a lot of game here already. Like, because it takes so long to get anywhere and collect resources and stuff, because you're starting like that every time, you definitely don't want to die at this point. Like, I don't want to have all this be a waste. And for $15, it's definitely kept me busy for an hour. For an hour, this is all I've done. And it's mad, because it was fun. Maybe a paddle. Thinking a paddle will get us there quicker, so we can, but then it's going to burn through my food and water, I would imagine. Got a chair, table, shelf. None of these are really going to help us do anything. These are all like almost accessories as such. I think the paddle's needed. And that's it really, other than building the fences and making your craft bigger. Oh, and the research table. The research table's a must as well. And nothing's happening, so I'm wondering if maybe we've just sailed out of the barrier of the game or something, because I've got nothing going on right now. And again, with no map, kind of stuck. I'm assuming we find a map at some point or create one. M does nothing. Tab is also I. That helps. Yeah, I'm going to quick key that. Just bear with. So we've got rotate, mirror. Looking for I. Ah, tab and I. So they are the two buttons. So if I change I to mouse free, then come off of this, I should just be able to hit the mouse and boom, boom, boom. We are in and out super quick. Don't have to move my fingers off the keys in case I need to multi-manage later. I've turned the sail 90 degrees and we are now heading in the complete opposite direction. And there you go. Straight away loot. How is this? I don't understand how this game's working. It's like if we could have kept going that way, it just wouldn't produce anything. Then all of a sudden you just turn the sail until you find loot. I guess that's just how it's done, right? There's got to be a barrier to the sea. You can't go out of that barrier, right? But I think it just doesn't give you anything and then you know you've gone the wrong way. Or you're not heading where it wants you to head. Because it's just barren, boys. Now there's just a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to take down the sail. It's E, I believe. There we go. Then we can just grab all this stuff. Oh. No way. How dare you. I'm just going to have to go and get it. If the shark comes, I guess I... There he is, that. Where is he? Yeah, he's shark. I'm taking the mickey a bit. There he is. Poked him, poked him. Oh, he sucks. Here he comes. Yeah, I poke him when he opens his mouth, but it doesn't seem to stop him. I'm kind of hoping that was the case. Holy bar. Did I keep my stuff or not? Yeah, I mean, I got 4 planks. I don't know if that counts or not. I'm going to find out. Okay, this doesn't really work well, I don't think, this poker. Not in water anyway. There's so much stuff I need. I was kind of hoping to go a little bit Rambo with the shark there. It definitely favours the shark in battle scenario. Poking it in the mouth I thought would definitely at least stop it biting me. But it seems like unless you're... Oh! Such a piece. There's got to be a mode where you can just turn that off, right? I'm sure it's creative. I don't find the shark actually adds too much to it, you know? I think he's more... Look, he's more of just like... He's so dirty. Like, he's programmed to just appear whenever you're there in the water. And he just constantly is nudging at your boat. It just sucks. Like, really sucks. Guess that's the point. It'd be better if he, like, fucked off for 10 minutes, do you know what I mean? And didn't mess with us. I feel like he's really getting on my nerves already. Because there's a lot to learn and take in when you first start the game anyway. So until you've learnt that, he should really be on like slow mode or something. And he does do damage and he sucks so hard. Place water. Oh yeah, we've got to cook up some water. Forgot, because I died, I've lost all my water gains. But we did keep the cup, which is decent. This game would be punishing if you had to redo this all the time. Like every time you die, you lose your loot. So you'd have to then re-get your cup made, re-get your water purifier made. That would really be grindy. This is a good area. This is a good place for plastic and wood. You can catch some. That stuff makes rope. 7 of 14, so I need another 7. Really just counting on a barrel for that one. There's only one plank in that barrel. How dare they? They must know I want it. That was a shot. Okay, again, just one plank. They're being really stingy. And we're heading to an island. Okay, let's drop the sail. See if we can figure this bad boy out. Let's turn it this way and go straight ahead, Captain. Okay, that should be enough now. 1. Come on, man. Where am I going to get 1 plank from? Okay, that just loses speed when it goes down. I'll refresh my chats, bear with. Cool. Right, are we heading in the right direction? We seem to be getting closer to the island, so I'm just going to rotate this a little bit more. I'll sort of come left. Now, last time we tried this, it just disappeared, and I think it was just because the night hit. It just decided to take the island away, which kind of sucked a bit. Yeah, this water thing works really, really well. I'm actually kind of warm into it now. It's actually quite good. If only we had a way to get food this way, and I'm pretty sure there was some sort of growth. What's it called? I found it earlier, and I was like, oh, I see. But it was not what I'm looking for. Where is it? Here. Small crops. There you go. I'm going to build that now. I have a feeling like we just literally need that. Let's grow some croppage. There we go. What do I do with that then? Put water in it? Maybe. I would imagine we need seeds. got scrap metal, plastic, palm leaves, no seeds. Okay, so I'm just going to assume we had seeds when we bought it. There must be a better way. Maybe we get them from the island. Yeah, that's got to be the only way to do it. But we just got a patch of dirt, essentially. For all the resources, we got dirt. Look, the island seems like it's further away. What is going on? This sail is definitely blowing in the direction I want to go. Ooh, that moon looked pretty. That is a high-res moon. Okay, now we can drink the clean water. Alright, now we're back to full water. Ooh, where is he? Oh, you sneaky. Almost like you're feeding him. Do you know what I mean? He comes up, he eats a bit of your boat. It costs you too many resources to fix it, especially in this scenario where there's just no debris about again. He's just basically going to whittle this boat down until it's that four to five chunks again. So you kind of have to build a layer for him and a layer for you. And I would assume later on that we're going to be able to like reinforce it. I'd like to put spikes on the edge of it. So every time he opens his mouth, he just gets, you know, guillotined. I want to poke him. I want to poke him every time he comes near me with spikes and fortified raft. Yeah, F that dude. That's what I'm saying. He's annoying. Okay, the island's still within our grasp. Seems like we're heading the right way. No way of speeding it up though. It does have some tunes in the background. They're quite calming as well. Let's have a look. There you go, 49. That's about right. I'm a bit worried he's going to start eating my hard work. Okay, where's the frickin' island gone? There's no way it's over there now. They're playing tricks on me. Yeah, it says it's this way. Oh, what's that now? So Bubs is off getting her hair did today. So she's doing that. So she's giving me an update. She's having it all funky colours, I think. She likes the funky colours. It was her birthday. Well, we went away on, I think we went away Thursday night. And we spent a couple of nights in Norwich. We did HM. Who knew this? Toys R Us still exists in the UK, but only in Norwich. As far as I'm aware, I found one. So I'm going to be going back because I want to have a little look around Toys R Us. I haven't done that since I was a child. I think it shut down when I was about, I think the last one, I was probably around 25, 26, something like that. And then there was, like, our one went anyway. And then they just announced that they're shutting down everywhere. That was a big loss for me. You know, Toys R Us was like a staple for my childhood. But apparently Norwich has one. Okay, this works really well. We got to this island a lot quicker than the one that was over there that keeps disappearing. So I think that might be an out of bounds type scenario. Now we're starting to get debris. We'll have those resources. Oh yeah, water, I forgot about that. Keep on drinking. Keep on filling. I'm going to need a new hook in a moment, which isn't great because it takes a lot of plastic. Right. so we're definitely heading away from the island, so I just want to rotate again. If we can push ourselves in that direction. Right, there's 2 bits of wood, I want both. Nice. I lassoed that bad boy. Okay, we do seem to be getting close to the island. Let's quickly build another hook. Luckily, it's only 1 piece of wood. We just got back. Okay, I spy with my mince pies. The crate, I haven't had a crate in a while. Can we reach it? Hell no. Come on, crate. Come closer. It's not long enough. I don't really want to take the risk of getting caught short by the shark again. Small incremental movements on that sail definitely make a big difference, rather than just dragging it one way and leaving it for like 5 minutes. You just keep playing with it, you'll eventually get where you're going, or trying to head. There should be an achievement for the amount of water I drink. I literally keep it up with my 3 or 4 pints a day, or whatever the average is. I really want the box. It's floating away like my hopes and dreams. But we are going to smack into that island at any point now, so fingers crossed. No, don't stop raining. It's when the trouble starts. I'm not that far from our goal either. Here he comes. Bounce. He's coming back. Or back. Okay, again we seem to be getting away from our target. Got him. It still does damage. Like, it doesn't matter what I do, I still am losing out. Hey Bubs, how you doing? I'm guessing you're waiting for your hair to set. Appreciate you coming in. Oh, gee. So he's still damaged, I would, even though I hit him. And then that burns my pokey... I don't know what it's called. What's this called again? My wooden spear is actually getting damaged by using it to get rid of him, but then my bow's getting damaged as well. I think it's better just to let him take a piece. Because how much is a spear to repair? So it's... is that 1? Well, I've got 9 out of 8. So it's 8 pieces of wood to make 1 spear. That can't be right. That just cannot be. It fucking is. So it's actually cheaper just to repair the damage that the shark does than it is to poke him in the face, because the spear might last a while, but it doesn't actually help because he's always going to damage wood. You're not going to get rid of him quick enough to not have him do this and crack it up. I think the game's just designed to hate me. That's what's happening. It's not a game that is friendly. Alright, come on, come on. Oh, you chiefs, get the box. Right there. Wait. Okay, that helps. See, when you get one of those, it feels a lot better. It doesn't feel so cheap. You've been getting mugged off for the past 20 minutes. Oh, hello. I can see you there. Okay, what can we build now? Let's take a look. Again, every time I get near to the research, we're back to 7 planks of wood. We need another 7. But yeah, every time I get close, something happens. I'm out of onions at this point, I think. No, I've got 3 more. Let's use up the onion. And we are good to go. And again, the island just disappeared. I really don't understand these islands. I can't seem to get to one, but every time I get close and it looks like I'm going to make it, they just disappear. It starts raining, it gets dark. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Okay, so there is obviously an island there in the distance. Let's turn the sail and head that way. But again, as much as I have a little moan about the time burning aspect of this game, it's still very intriguing to play. It's definitely worth its 15 quid. I don't think there's many games that hold that 10 to 15 quid quality per buck value. This definitely is, and this is why everybody's, I mean, I'm not sure how many positive reviews this game had, but I would imagine it is positive. And again, I didn't look, so I should really look. Let's have a look. Yeah, 126,000 positive reviews right now at time recording. So yeah, if I hate a little bit about it, that's just probably a me issue, because everybody else seems to be liking on it. And the things that I dislike are this shark, which is part of the game's design, and this breakable, and possibly, I actually like the water right now. I don't like this. Like the sail sort of kind of works, but kind of don't. It feels a bit wayward. I definitely think the paddle might improve my steering abilities. But yeah, I'm hating the things I'm supposed to hate. So the game's doing its job in my opinion. There's a bunch of stuff here. This is awesome. And we're heading to finally get to some ground. Right, I can't get all that plastic. Okay, the barrel is mine. No, it's right there. Dude, seriously? Boom. Okay, and we're now trying to get ashore. I'm just going to steer right onto it and hope for the best. There you go, we hit it. So now, if I take down the sail, this is a really cool aspect happening right here. And then I'm just going to... This is an anchor, right? So, do I drop it in the water? I mean, how does it work? Red. Why is it red? Why is it not going down? Rotate. Ah, there you go. 4. Dash. Okay. So now my boat shouldn't move. But the shark might still have a pop at it. So I'm just going to rush around, see if I can figure this out. Yeah, okay, that worked. Cool. This is my first bit of land action. Hopefully it's not just a rock. Get my stick ready. Discover a large island. So my first achievement is discovering a large... Whoa, buddy, what is that? Yeah, I think I've tripped him. Let's get him. Can we get him? How is that not? You son. Okay, you definitely don't want to let this thing get close. Hey, how you doing? Accurate. I'm heading in the water, which is shark territory. just to get away from that thing. Here he comes. Oh, you beast. I didn't think he would go in the water. Okay, straight back in. Ooh, we've got a leaf. Here he comes. There's a rock here. Maybe he'll miss. There you go. He's missed. Get him. Man can't swim. Oh, it's too shallow, isn't it? That's what it is. Okay, dodge move works, but then he's just going to hit you anyway. Go in the water and then he'll reset. We'll rinse and repeat that. Bring it. Oh, you punk. Roots out. I see you're fighting boars is really hard. Well, I'm glad you're saying that because I just felt like I was crushed. I mean, it's almost destroyed my stick. This is the first playthrough I've ever done, first time I'm looking at the game. And I've just come across my first island. And I was not welcomed. That thing didn't want to see me at all. And the only thing I have is a stick. I mean, I've got stones. Maybe I'll throw stones at it just to see. Switch out those two. That quick switch then between stones and sticks. Now it does seem like if I dodge him, we have a nice attack opportunity. But yeah, he sucks. Oh, there he is. Where's he gone? Get rocked. Oh, he proper busted me up. Okay, I'm not convinced with the rocks idea either. I am not convinced. I think I'm just going to get busted each way. The boar's HP is diabolical. Yeah, I mean, I must have poked him around 10 times and he still didn't go down. And he's managed to oof me 3 times. The thing is as well, when you die, you lose all of your water. Right, I was on full on water. To be fair, it has helped me in the food department. I think that's the best bit about it. Make sure I've got water before I go in. And that's the cool thing, right? I can just, because I've put the anchor down, I can just chill. So I'm going to get my water topped up and then I'm going to go and explore. I'm probably going to need an axe to take down some of these trees and stuff. Any advice for island exploration, you know, I'm greatly appreciative of that. Place another plank. Okay. Wait for that to boil. Want to hear a little trick to beat the boars or just in general? I'm up for a trick, of course. Put one of them in. Boom. Right, that's maximum water there. I'm good. Pigeon up there. What are these? Bamboo. I don't have a tool. I need a tool. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, axe. I've thrown my stones away. I need stones. Oh, that sucks. I didn't plan to make an axe yet, so I just thought stones were weapons. If you place nets on each side of your raft... Oh, he's back. Hang on. Where'd he go? Maybe come back. He's gone. Hold to pick up. Ooh, I'm getting leather. I'm getting meat. Ah, okay. So he's worth beating because you get some nice treats. Yeah, so put nets on either side. The shark will attack it. Then just remove it. The shark will go away. Ah, so you can trick the shark. Okay. There's a lot to do, like, every sort of minute of the game. If you're going to start balancing things like that with the fact that you're trying to cook, you're trying to, you know, water yourself, you're trying to gather items, it's always busy, isn't it? And even in these slow times, I feel like I don't know what's coming around the corner. I don't know what's next. And there is that worry of like, what if I don't have enough of this or enough of that? I do like the fact I can now cook a steak. That's awesome. Okay, let's move up and have a little look around. I've got to find some stones somewhere. That squidgy noise, is that me? I think I might have just shat myself. That is me. We've got damp grass up here, boys. No, I appreciate your top tips. I did actually think earlier if I put some sort of catcher underneath, I don't know if it was a thing or not, because I haven't looked at, I haven't got the research table yet, so I haven't looked into the advanced bits of the game. But I thought if there could be like a net underneath my raft just to catch stuff, that would make my life easier so I don't have to, again, it's just one less thing you have to worry about, right? Empty the net, take the loot out, hopefully it gathers. And I don't know if it deteriorates. Do the nets like wear out or do they stay forever? Because if there's something that's going to be knocking about with me, I'll definitely invest resources in them. This island is huge. Next to cutting trees down, I can't really see the point in it. It might be a hidden cave or some pirates. That could be cool. I don't think this game has NPCs from what I understand. Let me just fill my drink up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this game's lacking in the NPC area, which is something I would have thought they would probably have. Like some sort of shop on the island, you know, people to trade with. Ooh, yellow flowers. I've got a seed. I've got myself my first seed. Yeah, I can plant those. Maybe grow myself some dandelions. I need something like carrots, you know, something I can that are edible because my food game's weak right now. Yeah, these are cool. These are new. What else we got? So that just looks all basic down there. There is another layer to this. We can actually go up to like, say, floor 3 of the cave. Oh, okay. What are these? Ah, poke them. No. I've got to cut the tree to get the fruits. Yeah, I can't grab the fruits. And now it's just making me mad because I need stones. And there is just no stones around. Right, there are the seeds, that's the flour, that's the meat. Oh, okay, where do I get stones from? Like this should have stones. Any of these stones will do. Okay, I need a shovel for those. Cave mushroom, that is huge. Yes. Okay, so I've got steak, essentially. Well, boar, you know, I'm calling it steak. If you go to a Weatherspoons, you're actually not eating steak, by the way. A lot of people don't know this. You're actually eating boar, or what's the other one they use? What's one like a bull? Yeah, they serve you bull meat instead of steak, but they just call it steak. But it's actually from a bull, not from a cow. There you go. It's of that generation, you know, bulls and cows are pretty similar. Strawberry colada. What's happening here then? Why is it dropping stuff? Oh, my inventory's full. Watermelon. A watermelon. I'll swap that for the raw meat and I'll eat that. Okay, that's giving me water and a small piece of food. What is this? Juicer. Strawberry colada. I want to make a cocktail. That's wicked. Okay. Don't know where this came from. Yellow flowers. Seeds. Are these valuable? Should I keep hold of these? I mean, I could make some rope quickly. That's always useful. And what else do I need? Got a few nails already and I can make a few more of those. Trying to find the shovel now. I haven't got a shovel yet. Research table, I need 4 wood. So I'm looking for 4 wood and like 3 stones. And I can only really sacrifice this. It doesn't let me for some reason. Vine goo. Can I not ditch this? No. Holy moly, coconut beet. I want my beet. Okay, let me get rid of this stick. Dashed. Love the way it goes into like a nice little package. So these are 3 coconuts and 1 beet. I've got 2 recipes there, that's pretty cool. Again, not something I'd need to hold. These, I'd like some of these to like... I know what I should have done. I could make storage. I should have made storage already by now. Oh, research table. Okay, I'm going to come back for these. I don't think they're going to go anywhere. This one is... I don't even know what that fruit is at the top there. Is that a pineapple? Pineapple, strawberry, and a couple of... That actually sounds really nice. Okay, check this place out in the daylight, boys. This is nice. Ooh. Is that a friend or a foe? That's not going to hurt me. That's a deer. Apart from getting behind it and getting kicked, we should be fine. Fuck off. That is the gayest deer I've ever seen. He's a prancer. Look at him. He's proud. I'm going to leave him be. He's just doing his thing. Oh, stop dropping stuff. Okay, I'm going to go back to the raft and I'm going to build my research station. That's easier said than done because I have no idea of my placement on this island right now. Maybe you can use the hook to hit the fruit. Oh, genius. That's not a thing, is it? I don't think that one's got fruit in it anyway. Okay, I'm going to try that. Where the hell is my raft? I'm curious where you find stones as well. You'd think there'd be like ample amount of stones on an island, but there just isn't. I seem to be ooh. Pineapple. I don't understand what this means. Am I supposed to be able to make this like on the ground or something? I'm losing too much stuff now. There it is. There it is. Do you know what? I looked at the pile of rubbish in the sea and I thought that's got to be where it is. Don't move. Oh, nice. Okay, we can try your hook theory. We can just get to that tree again. Hopefully the ball doesn't respawn. Fruit, that was down here, I think. Might be mistaken. Yeah, it's there. It's one of these. Cool. Let me refresh my chats because I've got you on my spare chat, which is why I have it. But the actual chat's not running right for some reason. That's better. The best thing is if the shark bites the net, you take the net off and it regains all of its health, so you can do it all over again and again and again. Well, I mean, that's a win-win right there. I like the fact people are finding these exploits. I hear as well, if you do the building, something about triangles. If you build using triangles, you can have a higher roof. Someone suggested that because the other roofs are quite low key, so they get on your nerves. A bit claustrophobic sort of thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's not working. I'm not sure this is the right move. Even if I throw it lower, it just goes straight through the fruit. You can't grab it, you can't poke it. You just got to chop a tree down. There is no forgiving way of cheating now. Oh, I nearly fell. Go this way. Nice. Like Titanfall then. And now it's saying I need to eat real quick. What can I eat that's safe? Mushrooms? They don't look very safe. Well, they seem to work though. Now again, I've lost my raft. This game confuses my brain. We had the raft and I can't remember where we went, whether we came past it or we darted the wrong way. I'm pretty sure we went past it, so it's got to be over here. Fingers crossed. I'm going to eat another mushroom because I'm greedy. It should be over here somewhere. Okay, I am Confucian when it comes to navigation in this game. It was hard enough to find the island, so I'm definitely not leaving it anytime soon. I'm going to raid it for all of its spoils. There's a nice blue one, isn't it? I'll come back for that. Ooh, what are you? Got a rock. I could have done with that. I need stones. Again, why doesn't it drop 3 stones when it explodes? That would actually help the player. I feel like this game is built to hate the player, by the way. Everything's like, unless you know what you're doing, it really does put up these barriers where it's like, no, you need to work this out before you can do that. Like stages. Ooh, watermelon. Get rid of me mushroom. Okay, that helped us loads. Watermelons are amazing. Where the hell did I park my raft? White flour and white seeds, plenty of those. What's dropping now? Oh, the other one. I carry too many. I'm a bit worried about that pigeon. He keeps sort of squawking at me. And the fact he can drop a rock probably does quite a bit of damage. There it is. There it is. Didn't some famous person die by having something dropped on their head like an egg? Was that a thing, or am I just making that up? I'm pretty sure someone who was quite respected and famous at some time in history, a bird was flying over the top, and I think they dropped a rock or an egg on him, and he actually died. I think that's true. Right, okay, so I don't know the name of them though. Okay, so what do I want to do? Workbench, isn't it? Let's do that first. Research. Okay, where's that gone? Definitely built it. Put my seeds down. And then... where's it gone? I just crafted it. Is it this? Oh, I think it's this. Okay, it's a book. I wasn't expecting the symbol to be a book. But why not? Now I want to get it where the shark can't eat it, which is kind of in the middle. Let's do that. Nice. Now what is this nonsense? So I think I have to research stuff. Doesn't want my meat. There you go, green things. Oh, I see. So you kind of have to research your stuff to build the items on the left column. You just have to make sure that you put them in. Again, we don't have stones, so that's going to be a no-no. Cruise. Basically research everything you've got. Again, nice little way of doing it. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty impressive. I'm going to get rid of those 4 because I don't want them. Let's put this one in, see what it does. Cool. Again, it's weird you can't research meats. Or boar heads. Right, what does this do? Researched. Research. But what do I do with these now? Can be learned in researchables. That's what I just did. Researched. Do I not need them anymore? How does that work? Bit of rope. There we go. Okay, I've researched everything that seems like it can be done. What about plastic? Nice. What else do we have? Just, what is this? Lever. Okay, cool. That's cool. Got a lever. What about me cup? No, can't research that one. White flowers. Nope. And we'll take the meat. Sorry, the lever. Okay, I think I'm ready. I've been mumbling to myself like a lunatic there. So I've researched everything I can research. Now I'm not really sure what happens. I think we can maybe build some new things in some places. I'm going to need 6 planks and 3 stones, and I don't think I'm going to get that by walking around this island. I can't really see at the moment any of those resources. I need all this crap out in the water here. Whoa, what is the shark doing? He can't come up here. That's shallow ground, bro. You know what? It worked. I can reach it from here. It's a shame you can't, like, with Q and E, like, tilt it left and right. So it just sort of flows a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right. Yeah, boy. Got some wood. No stones, though, so let's keep on the hunt, see what we can find. Yeah, we've already got white flowers. I'm not really sure if we're going to need many of those or anything. I'm just going to go for the main items we need, which is wood and stone, see if we can find those. Like this thing here, like where's the pickaxe? You know, smash up the stones, smash up the rocks, get stones. That's, most survival games have that element. So it's weird to play a game that doesn't. Like it's done the bare minimum of the survival genre, but it's done more in the way of being stuck at sea. Like it has really good stuck at sea mechanics, but it has like kind of left out a lot of the natural instinct of survival games, i.e., you know, pickaxe, one of them things to cut grass down, a scythe. You know, it does have some sort of digging element, which is interesting. Okay, I want to try and get to the top of this island to see what's up there. Now, was a cave through this way. Actually a good place to hunker down, get some nap in here. Get some shut-eye. I never noticed this. This does look like somebody's been here before and actually created some sort of dwelling, which is fine. And I think they might have buried stuff. I think that's what this is. Without a spade, I will never know. Yeah, I want to get to the top of that if we can. Sure, there's no climbing element. Okay, it'd be awesome just to latch on with this. It plainly doesn't work, but it would be cool. And then, like, pull yourself up, right? Come on, what's going on? The game could have had so many other mechanics added to it. And I don't think the devs are interested. It's been out long enough now to have had those added. So I think it is just what it is, bare minimum. You know, it's a good starter game, don't get me wrong. But then again, it's kind of tough on the first player. You know, the beginning game isn't easy. So I think it's like the player that likes to be punished, but also doesn't like to have too much to do, you know, to manage. There's definitely enough here already, but like it'd be nice to have a lot more from your character, a lot more interactions, movements, you know, different ways of gathering. Like pineapples are proud. Ooh, what's that now? Got another ball. Something hit me. I think it might have been that pigeon from above. The higher I get, the more it seems to be getting angry at me. Yeah. Ooh, hello, what was that? It looks like there's a party shack at the top of this place. For fuck's sake. Will you stop? I wouldn't mind if I could get stone from it. Black flower. That can't be good, can it? A black flower. Okay, I can't see a way up from here, so we must have missed it. Look at him. Stab your ass. I think I actually got him as well. There he goes, look. 2 arseholes. Jump, move, jump, move. Okay, we're getting there. There's light at the end of this tunnel. Ooh, okay, we've got a little ladder. Sweet. Go up here. Okay, I'm completely bypassing that because we've got to come down anyway. Yes. Ooh, berries. Let's eat this. Eat the berries. Again, I'm still finding no wood, no stones. Okay, these watermelons are so good. So the seeds are now in the way. I just want to grow those. I want to keep those seeds. The other flowers I've already researched. Need to pick that watermelon up. Dash that away. Pick up the watermelon. Watermelon. Eat that. Yeah, full water now. My thirst has been quenched. Damn, I've got scraps and bolts and everything. There's still more to get. Decorative package. Hell yes. This is where it starts getting a little bit like nitpicky. I want the seeds, but I'm not going to sacrifice things for seeds. Because these are better, right? Like, what's this? Decorative oh, it is just a decorative package. We open it. Oh, it's a chair. Okay, we'll open that when we get back. Don't feel like walking around with a chair. A metal ingot, that sounds important. Way more important than yellow flower. I'm prioritising right now. Oh, you beast. Okay, so we've got a satellite dish there. My mum was getting a bit of Sky TV. so that's everything from the top, which I'm assuming is good stuff, right? That's good loot. So can we now make... He wants me to have the basic shears. Right, okay. More stones and more wood. About to fall and break my neck. Happy days, happy days. Okay, red berries, they've got to be edible, right? Ah, you beast! Don't have a use for the potatoes yet, so I'm just going to eat those. Take the red berries instead, eat those. Aha! A tradesperson with no NPC, just full out trade. So we've got fish bait, plastic, wood. Okay, he'll only get I don't know why I'm getting hit while I'm doing this. They should just... I don't think the programmers are very good with this game, because you would program it while they're doing this not to disturb them. That would just annoy the player, which it does. So to swap these, basically you have to swap these. So if you've got these items, you can swap them out for other things, which is a trash cube and trade coins, which we don't have either of. Unfortunately, we're kind of stuck. And he buys fish. I'll bear that in mind. It was actually pretty useless to come here unless this is full of stuff. Yes, it is. Nice. Ooh. Oh, man. You know what I mean? Like the fact he drops a rock and on your head and it doesn't split into stones that at least the player can pick up. Do you know what I mean? You'd feel like, well, I've got here. At least I've got a couple of items I need. Come here, goatee. This dude's fast. But he's dopey. Goes back and forth. I have to get the right poke move. Damn it. Here he comes. I just got to wait for him to turn around. This is one of them slow and steady wins the race. I think he got himself stuck where he's not supposed to be. Beast. What is that missing? I need a longer stick. Okay, the combat feels like inaccurate. But I'm right on him. Okay. 50% of the time it just doesn't register. Dude, I am right with him. Come on now. I'm missing by an inch. Like you can't move when you poke, you have to stand dead still. What? For fuck's sake. Okay, now my stick's broke. Jesus. Poker, I need a poker. I've got no wood for the poker. He lives to prance another day. I have now run out of wood as my spear has just broke on me. Oh, F my life. But yeah, that was, I guess, kind of a glitch, but he had like a 50% hitbox. I don't know what that was about. How do I get down safely? This way? Yeah, this is working, this is working. Yep, that works for me. Nice. Now I've just got to remember where I parked my raft again. That was good. That was a good hour of just exploring, give or take a few minutes, do you know what I mean? And it wasn't too punishing, kind of set out for you just to chill. And I think that's weird. It's a weird pacing in this game because when you're on the raft, it's all go, go, go. And then they give you this island that's super chilled, super laid back. Maybe that's intentional, but it seems quite bare. There's not much here. You've a couple of crates that have some decent stuff in it. But other than that, it's really just you versus the wildlife. And that's about it. It's okay. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, this is a big island. So I assume this is going to be the majority of what you do on the small islands. Yeah, it works. It's okay. Again, it's not like wow. This definitely isn't a game to wow you. It's a game just to burn time. I think it's a fun, calm experience that has a lot going for it, especially in the exploration aspects, but in the survival and crafting aspects. If you are a little bit of a die-hard fan, you're probably not going to get much from Raft other than a different environment. It does definitely fall short when it comes to the amount you can do when it comes to crafting and more so survival, you know. Being able to, again, break rocks with pickaxes, I think is a must. Chop these down and get sap out of them would be something I'd be interested in doing as a dev. And I think there's a lot of missed tricks in the game that just make it feel a little bit unalive. You know, it is kind of cartoony, kind of laid back, chill. And it definitely isn't aimed at kids because it's too tough. Like, it's a tough game and has moments of general dread. So I don't think it's aimed at the young market. So I don't really know who this game is aimed at, honestly. Like teenagers maybe? Because adults would be playing something a bit more realistic. And I think teenagers possibly would work their way up into that genre by playing something like this. I feel like these research papers can go, but I don't want to get rid of them unless I'm 100% sure, you know? I do need to eat, so I'm going to grab the watermelon, because the watermelon is the proudest thing I've found so far. It is proper num-nums and gives me water as well. I believe I can fly. There you go. You can definitely wall run, so don't get worried about coming down from high places. You're pretty much going to be okay. Oh, the shark just happened to be there? Really? I hate that shark with a passion. I hope he gets cancer and dies horribly. Okay, so research wise, we've got a few new items we can scan in. Like this. And these things. Damn, I can learn? That's nice. Okay, so I learned some new stuff. So it's finding resources to learn new... He was eating my boat, but I just had to get on with it. You scan your resources to learn new items, which you can then make at any time once you've learned them. That's a really cool way of doing it. I found some bolts. There we go. We learned 2 new ones, which was the metal fishing rods and the net capture. It's a net launcher. Okay, that sounds interesting. I've not actually been able to make a net as yet. So this box, I think I can open that now. I think it's got furniture in it. Research things up there. I did rope, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I didn't research wood. Silly bastard. Okay, wood is the most common thing and I didn't research it. And now we can just like build 100 million different things. That was sick. But now I can actually make a spear with a metal tip. I just need 2 ingots and then I can wreck things up. So I'm assuming it does more damage and possibly it just pokes things harder, right? The net launcher, what does that do? Aim at an animal to catch it. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I think we're going to need more time on this game. I'm going to put in another 30 minutes just scrabbling around with my inventory. But I think really it needs another session of me just going out from here and exploring further. Another 4 hours. Easily. What we got? We've got extra storage now, which is... So small storage is 15. I'm going to go with that. I'll tell you for why. Because small storage, I don't mind if I end up losing it at some point. What's a shame is if I put like say the small storage here and he eats that, we might find that he eats the storage as well. I don't actually know how the mechanics of the shark work. He seems to love me, I know that. Like I'm the only bit of food for him ever he's seen. Right, so storage wise, let's store things like fruit and veg. Seeds. Flowers. These things as well, because I'm not sure if I need them or not. There you go. So what is that blueprint for? So a receiver and an antenna. So let's have a look if we have those. Receiver and an antenna. No, apparently not. We can make a small trophy board. A chair. Oh yeah, I've got that present. Let me open that present. There we go. Open it up. What's in the box? Candlestick. So it just lets me research a candlestick. I think it's already done it for me as well. There it is. A candlestick is made from scrap, and I have 3 out of 4 scrap. Again, these are cosmetics, you know, if you want to make the place look nice in the end game, that's where that's going to come in. But for now, survival is my main key. We've got a new type of anchor we can make. I can actually use the paddle now. Let's see if there's anything more important. So we've got shears, shovel. Oh, there's a shovel. Again, I need metal ingots. Axe. Stones. I need stones. Okay. But this one doesn't require stone, but it does require wood. Because it takes the bolts and the scrap, which is going to be a lot better. Given that it will probably last longer. So I think that might be the next move. So before I set sail, I think I'm just going to repair the bits of boat I can. Make it nice and thick. There we go. Now you was saying about putting nets around the boat there, and I don't seem to have them. I haven't researched them, or I can't see them. Nets. I would imagine it's under food. It'll be under equipment maybe. So shark bait's the only thing that comes up there. Not under tools. Ah, net here, simple collection net. Found ya. So it needs wood and rope. So I think I want to do that. I'm going to go and try and fit those nets. Because that was what one of our viewers has recommended. So I want to go and find out how to do that. I'm going to drop the sail and we're going to pull up the anchor. Was that supposed to happen? I think I broke it. Then we need to rotate this beast the opposite way. Dude, how are you not latching on? Get it. Right, why are we not moving? Should be rolling now. Try and catch a bit of breeze. Need to be going backwards, boy. Maybe there's not enough wind behind us. We'll give it a minute, see if it gets going. Okay, cool. He's really rocking now. It wasn't this high when we landed. You can see here, like, the shallow area is just gone. What a move. Relying on wind is not the greatest. There you go, looks like we're off. We are sailing, we're back in business. So we made the research table, we've done storage box, and now it's just the net. So I need planks and rope. I can make another rope, of course. Boom. There we go, plenty of those. You're always going to need rope. Hinge, that's a new one. Nails. Oh, you beast. Oh, I ain't got a weapon. Oh, I'll just have it. You suck. You suck so much, bro. Chief. I hope your mum falls down. Breaks a leg. Yeah, we can fill that with water, can't we? Fill with salt water. Put in there. And there's already one in there. Nice. Okay, so we are just looking for crap now. We are waiting for some junk to wash up. And I'm a little bit disappointed in the island we visited not really having much. It gave us some really cool items we haven't seen, but it didn't give us any of the basics. No stones, no wood really. I would think that stones would just be plentiful on an island, but that island was actually completely bare of stonage for some reason. You'd think like down by the beach you might be able to just pick up some stones, but no, apparently not. So that was a weird one, because if I designed the game, I definitely would be putting stones on islands and having some free range wood just laying about, you know. Yeah, we are definitely out to sea now. I don't really have a goal or a direction. I'm just going to sort of wing it. See where we end up. I'm looking for crust. Stick at the dump. No debris yet. Guess we just leave it be. Now I do need some food. Where's my storage box? Try and cook this steak. Have a look. Don't know if we can cook it on there or not. Eat or remove. Oh, I'm not eating that. Damn, it looks like I am out of luck. No food. I think I'm in a bad position because I don't even have a weapon. Not so much as a rock, right? Let's head this direction. Yeah, I've got my eyes on a piece of debris way out, way out. I can see a bit of wood floating. We're just going to head that direction. Again, research wise, I don't think there's anything we can actually do now. All being researched. What about the build hammer? Yeah, I've thrown it. Oh, I thought I lost it then. No. What I'm doing, I'm just gradually turning the sail away from the island there, and I'm hoping to come across a bunch of loot and other such things just floating around as the sun is now out. It's empty. I think we'll leave it here. It's going to take me too long, and I'm starving. Right guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. We've come away from the island. The island's to my left here. And we're now out at sea, and I think that's where we're going to continue it on from. At the moment, I'm definitely in need of food, and I'm definitely in need of your basic resources, which is wood and stone. They seem to be the bane of my life right now. But I've saved the world. I'm going to go back to menu, and we will discuss our first impressions briefly. Let's have a look. Right, so what do we think of Raft? I think it's a really good game. I think it's definitely worth $15 of anybody's money. I think there's a lot of time burning to be done here, a lot of learning and a lot of investigation to be done. Raft built by Potato. That's actually really cool that they feature rafts. That's awesome. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this game that we haven't touched upon yet. We've done a lot though. I feel like in the we're about 15 minutes shy of 4 hours, and I think we've seen a lot. We've discovered a lot, we've crafted a lot, we've unlocked a lot of blueprints, we've done a lot of learning and researching, and I think so far I'm comfortable with the game. I don't think that the game's like outdoing me in any way. There is some like dirtiness to the game, but I feel like unless you're playing on normal, it doesn't really affect you. If you play on easy, you're still getting that experience, but you're not losing all your loot when you die. So I don't know if on normal you have to go and collect that, or whether it's just gone for good. If it's gone for good, that's a very punishing mechanic, because the shark, he does not leave you alone. He sucks the big one. And if anything, I would definitely increase the time that you have to deal with that shark, because he becomes such an annoyance that you just want to like snap your mouse in half. Sometimes he gets you at really the wrong time, rubs you up the wrong way. But I guess that's kind of what they're going for, right? They're going for that frustrating mechanic. So for me, I'd like to see more crafting elements in the game, you know, being able to use like pickaxes, climb rocks. When you're in a cave, maybe kit the cave out for an overnight stay. A lot of it just didn't really it was just sort of empty. It didn't really have a lot going for it once you hit the island. So if all I'm doing is going from A to B, looking for islands, going on islands, looting islands, then the islands have got to get a damn sight more interesting for me as time goes on, and I'm sure they will. So we're going to investigate this one up to about 3 parts. I think we'll start with the plan of a 3-part, and if we need more, we'll go for more. But at the moment, I feel like the first impressions is a solid 4 out of 5. If it had those advanced mechanics, or it turns out to have those advanced mechanics later on down the road, then maybe it'll get a 4.5. Maybe I'll end up living my life out in Raft. Who knows? But at $15, I really think I've seen the majority of the game so far. I've still got to set up my nets to catch automatically, and I've still got to do some quality of life stuff that just helps me get on to enjoying the game whilst not worrying about things. So things like auto loot, things like keeping the shark away, learning little tricks and things that you guys have learned. And if you do want to share any of your experiences with Raft, sharing some of your tips and hints, you can leave them in the comments down below. I will respond to everybody's comment. And thank you for your time. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with me. And if you are watching this on YouTube on a rerun, I greatly appreciate your viewership. Watch time is up, and that is key right now. We have got the 4 R's this week. We are doing Raft, Rust, and Rift Breaker. So that is the 4 R's this week, and that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you can join me tomorrow, or you can join me Wednesday, depending on which one's your cup of tea. But tomorrow's Rust, which has a interesting interaction with people. We will be doing some voice chat if I can key it to a button, and we will be involving some random. So if you are playing Rust tomorrow and you want to head over to the server, just jump in the chat and ask me where I'm at and how to join, and we'll get you involved. That being said, take a nice break now, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. There we go, boys and girls, we are out. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time as usual. Enjoy yourselves.